we've got a package. Just FYI, viewers, if you guys are sending us stuff, this amount of movement inside, especially if it's a laptop, not a good idea. So you should probably secure it a little bit more than how this is secured. So let's see what it is. All right, so we have here a mail-in form. This is the MacBook Pro, early 2015, 13-inch, A1502. The problems with this is battery needs to be replaced. Okay, let's replace your battery. Can't stress it enough. Always protect your packaging more than this, just in case something happens during shipment, you know what I mean? Okay, here is the MacBook in question, and I can already feel it's swollen. Oh yeah, if you can tell, yeah, there's like a concave right here. It's pushing up against the trackpad and the space button. First things first, we need to make sure it turns on and works before we even attempt to open this guy up. And it needs to be charged, it seems. Normally when we get in MacBooks or computers, laptops, we always want to throw it on the charger first so we can make sure that everything works before we even touch it. We don't want to be responsible for issues that are unknown, you know what I mean? Looks like it's turning on, very good. Apple logo appears. We're gonna test the keyboard, the touchpad, make sure all that is working as well. The screen is flickering at the very top. Can you guys see that flickering right here? So definitely want to note that as well. Keyboard seems to be working and trackpad seems to be working. Okay, and it shows 0% at the very top as the charge. So if I unplug it, it stays on, good. Let's shut down and let's start with this battery replacement. I feel like this battery, wow, it's already opening up. It opened up as soon as I removed that screw. There's a lot of tension inside. Oh my God. All right, Sal, you're the owner of this laptop. You're gonna see how swollen this battery is. Ooh, look. I have even, look at this. Oh my God. That's crazy. See, I have to exert some pressure down because you don't want this to just pop or even break where the area or the screw is screwed into. Well, I'm actually putting a lot of pressure here. The fact that you can just go like that and it's already opened is gonna tell me that this battery is massive. All right. Yes, this battery is huge. Look at that. This is supposed to be gazy, meaning you can press it, but you can't even press this. It's just solid. First things first, we're gonna unplug this battery. Just lift up on the tab right here, okay? Now the battery is unplugged. What we need to do is just soak this in alcohol. We'll let that soak for a bit. Let's remove the trackpad cable right above the battery right here. I also probably want to remove the entire cable just to be safe. I don't want to risk damaging the cable. Okay, cable has been removed. This is the battery. I'm going to start on the right side. Because the battery is very swollen, they tend to be pried a little bit easier than a non-swollen battery. So we just got this MacBook in about 10 minutes ago. We'll see if we can just replace it and ship it out right away for him as well. Tell me that isn't prime customer service. Okay, so the hardest part of removing these MacBooks batteries is right here, right above the trackpad. The reason why is because sometimes trackpads have holes in the trackpad and you may unintentionally damage the trackpad with your tool, with your prying tool. I believe this model doesn't have holes on the trackpad. Yeah, this model doesn't have holes, so less riskier, I believe. Okay, good. Now we just need to remove one screw right here, bottom right screw, and will it lift? All right, lift off. Now we already have a battery replacement. The customer did let us know which model it was before sending over, so we ordered it ahead of time. So once it comes in, we can get the repair done quickly for him. People need their laptops, so we try to do it as quickly as we can. Okay, this is the new battery. Now for comparison, that's huge, right? And this is how flat it's supposed to be. Look at these two, this one and this one, these two. Huge difference. Let's go ahead and clean up the frame for this customer. We definitely want to have something clean before we add the new battery. If you guys are enjoying our content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It does help out. For every viewer that we have that subscribes, it does allow us to make better content for you, and hopefully one day we can even assist you with one of your repairs. Let us know down below if our content has helped or if you just enjoy watching it, generally speaking. All right, now that we've removed all the adhesive, we're just gonna grab ourselves a rag like this, some microfiber cloth, some alcohol, and then now we'll just wipe off the remaining adhesive. We wanna add it on a clean surface so the new adhesive can stick to this frame. Okay, perfect. Okay, now that we have the frame clean, we should be able to just add the battery, quick and easy. Here's the new battery. Just like that. We want to add it just like this. And we want to make sure this aligns. We want the new battery to fit perfectly. Let's screw in that screw that holds the battery connector down, just like that. Okay. Now we don't have to worry about that. Let's peel this off really quick. Okay, now we push down on the battery. We want to make sure that adhesive that's already on the battery is making contact with the actual frame. Let's put back the cable for the trackpad. Connect it right now. Good. Okay, and now for the tricky part. We kind of want to bend this cable back just enough so it could fit in this connector. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, so we've got a new battery installed. Everything's looking good, no damage. We're gonna go ahead and test this battery and hopefully it should be good to go. Let's close it up. Okay, we are pretty much done. Let's go ahead and test it. Make sure it is. Oh, look at this. This is much flatter. Oh, doesn't even need a charger. Trackpad is working. Keyboard is working. We are done. So we got this repair in literally about, what, about 30 minutes ago. We're gonna invoice and ship it out, and hopefully the customer will enjoy this repair. So if you guys have any repairs yourselves and you guys wanna send it over, our address and link is in the bio. You can just visit our mail-in forms on our website, something like this. Fill out this information, throw it in the box, and ship it out to us. If you have any questions in terms of how much it may cost or anything, just send us an email, and we do respond relatively quickly. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.